I just wanted to show off this parts order because it's got really nice woods. The top here is a roasted flamed maple, and you can see the thickness there. It's called a drop top right here on the forearm contour. We had to do a thinner top so that we could bend. If the top is too thick, then it's hard. You can't bend the wood to glue onto that contour. All right, so I'm gonna wet the wood grain. I'm just gonna use this naphtha. Cleans dirt and oil from bare wood. Let's see what this looks like. I guess we'll do this side. It's looking pretty good. Must say so myself. Look at that. So yeah, you could imagine when the customer puts finish on this, it's gonna be pretty sweet. Let me flip the guitar around real quick so you can see what the Korina looks like. All right, here we go. This is another really nice and beautiful wood. Doesn't have as much character, I guess, or figure compared to the flame maple, but still a very beautiful piece of wood, that is for sure. I really like the way that the neck has swirls in it here, so let's see what it looks like. Look at that. Very nice. Show a close-up of the grain now that it's wet. Actually, I really like the way it looks from the side. By the way, that chair in the background, that's where I sit all day long. Okay, let's see what this wood looks like. Woohoo! That's nice. Really nice looking wood. Let me show you the fretboard. So on the fretboard, we did some custom split parallelogram inlay there. So you see the 12th fret, it's got that split again. Up at the top, it's a Graphtec nut. This is the spec sheet, just in case I need to remember what this stuff is. But I pretty much can call it out from memory. This is a roasted neck. It's made out of Korina wood. A lot of times we use black Korina because it's got that black streaking in it. It looks really cool. But this customer did not want that, and that's fine. Get different strokes for different folks. One piece Korina neck through body. So a neck through, if you don't know, it's just we built, instead of having it bolted on here or glued in, we just use a continuous piece of wood. So from the base of the body all the way down to the tip of the headstock, it was constructed with a single piece of wood. And then you can see here, there's no scarf joint, which means that the thickness of this hunk of wood that we used, it was really, really thick enough to make the body, thick enough to include this tilt back headstock, you can see. Do a little bit of a contour neck joint here. I think customer's probably gonna throw a toggle switch in here, and then he's got Les Paul style controls here, 2 volume, 2 tone. It's gonna be a string through body. So we prepped the string through ferrules here for the customer. Man, my skin's really dry. Yeah, it's winter time, and I hate the feeling of lotion. So anyway, yeah, that's the ferrules that we prepped for the customer. And then let me get in here on the belly carb. You see the belly carb right there. Show you this hole down here is just making it easy for the customer to install his strap button eventually. And then you can see the side markers. This is a left-handed guitar. That's why they're on this side. Take a look at the spec sheet to see what kind of bridge is this gonna be. Bridge, Van Dyke Harms, Telecaster humbucker bridge. Oh, these are really cool. I'll put a picture of this on the screen. And yeah, we got a go in here and prep the string pass-through holes right here. And then we also prepped the bridge ground wire pass-through hole here. So I'm looking at these pickup cavity routes and I noticed that they're not the same. I don't remember exactly why, but this one does look like the universal mount cavity that we use. And this one looks like the direct mount. And so let me take a look at the spec sheet and see why we did it this way. Okay, pickups, humbucker in the bridge and neck. Huh. Maybe it has to do with the pick guard or something. Pick guard, none. Oh, I remember why. Okay, because the Van Dyke Harms Telly bridge has the humbucker cutout for it. So that's why it's universal route. And then this one is just that direct mount. So that's why the shapes are different. Okay, this is making sense. So here we prepped the output jack. It's gonna be one of those 22 millimeter jacks. Let me go grab a jack. I don't know if I have a jack just bouncing around here. Okay, let me just cut one of these open. Really just trying to get to this jack right now. Okay, with this kind of hole, you can get this kind of jack. Get one of those football jack plates. It'll follow the curve of the body. And just a couple screws, and that's how that's gonna work. All right, guys. I'll see you in another video. Adios.